Hey guys, so the LPCI 2019-2020 Student Council election is here. So I decided to talk to some of the candidates to help you make the right decision about who to vote for. First of all, let's talk about the presidents. Running for president are the infamous Cassie King, Charlie Lehrenbaum, Oleg, whatever his last name is, and lastly, Katie Rachel, who I have no idea who she is, never seen her in my life. So first I asked them, why should we elect you as the president of Student Council? What would they do after they get elected? Here's what they had to say.
Okay, so I want to be elected because I feel like I can really make a change in the school. I've gone to the school for 3 years now, and all the benefits I've had from being at the school, I think that in my final year, I want to make an impact on the school in a positive way. Some of the ways that I want to benefit the school is improving technology and making our school maybe a more technology-surrounded place with stuff like posting announcements on Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat, or just all around making the school a more generational positive thing.
Okay, but isn't that the media head's job to post?
In that theory, this is just one of my ideas, but I'd be working very close with the media head to do so.
And that was Charlie Lehrenbaum, trying to make the school more generational friendly by bringing more technology to the school. Next up, Cassie King.
So what I want to do is, one, I want to make and spread awareness for mental health. So what I'm thinking of doing and what I'm going to say to the school is that I want to set up a classroom so every day at lunch students can go there if they're stressed, overwhelmed, or just need a break. And they can sit there for as long as they want. They can stop by for 5 minutes, however long, and just be able to get like an escape from everything else. And I also want to have more fan-based activities. So,
Fan-based activities.
For example, having your friends come out to come watch the games if we're doing stuff at school, or no matter wherever the game is happening, I want to have the option for students to be able to go for the support, because personally I love when my friends come out for the support.
So when you said mental health based activities, isn't that what the art room is for? It's open every day at lunch, and isn't that what guidance is for?
So I want to have like an actual classroom that's like, there's no other things going on. So for example, the art room, people can be doing other stuff in there, like it's not to catch up on schoolwork. People can go to the library, stuff like that. This is strictly based on just a wellness room. There's going to be a teacher in there to be just monitoring everyone. If you need to talk to someone, for example, there'll be a teacher in there to talk. The teacher I'm going to be talking about in my speech, I'm not like saying that yet, but there will be a teacher to be like monitoring the class.
So why would people go to a classroom instead of going to guidance? Why?
Because you can go, like, it's like a way bigger space. It's not focused on being like, it's not that you want to get stressed out. Like in guidance, it's more about like picking for your university, stuff like that. This is like honestly just to feel good and better about yourself.
Okay, makes sense. That sounds good. So her big focus is mental health. She wants to open a mental health classroom for people who's experiencing stress, anxiety, to go there and chill, eat lunch. That's an interesting idea, to say the least. And last but not least, there's Oleg, the grade 10 running for president.
I want to make LP a welcoming and fair place for all students of all grades. I want to make sure the grade 9s get welcomed properly, and I want to make sure grade 12s have a memorable year, and all the grades in between have a really fun time here.
And how would you do that?
I plan on making some changes where the grade 9s would be able to have more fun within the buddy meetings, so they won't be as tedious. And I want to make sure that the grade 12s would have more properly organized events.
So he is big on making sure everybody has fun at school. He wants to make sure all the grade 9s get welcomes, or the grade 12s have a memorable and fun graduation ceremony, and all the grades in between really have fun. And then there's Katie Rachel. Like I said, I have never seen her ever in my life. Nobody seems to be able to tell me who she is. So then I also wanted to know how have they campaigned to get their names out there.
Serve cookies on Tuesday or Wednesday.
Oh.
And I'm putting up posters around the school today, and I'm doing freezies on Monday as well.
Well, that's good.
For now, I've had an Instagram account. I've posted some posters. Later next week, Monday, I will be having a special event that I'll be hosting, which will be filmed this Friday. Like, I'll be announcing it this Friday.
This Friday, that's kind of last minute.
Well, it's 2 weeks now, so the campaign week.
So you haven't handed any candy out to anybody?
Well, that's what the special event on Monday is for.
Okay.
I made an Instagram account and I've been reaching out to a bunch of famous hockey players, different people who have done different things. For example, my friend is on Team Canada right now and she is at Michigan State for track, so she talks about why I'd be a good leader. She actually went to LP, so she's an alumni, so she knows about the school and she just talks about why I could have a positive impact on the school. So I think that's a really good source of like an athlete, a female athlete who is very successful.
Right, sounds good. Yep, you heard it right. She literally got some quote-unquote celebrities to endorse her and tell us about why we should elect her as our president next year on her Instagram. Here, I'll show you a couple right now.
Hi, I'm Taylor Johnson, and I support Cassie King for president.
Hey everybody, it's Dwayne Notice from the Raptors 905. I want all you guys to make sure you do me a big favor and go and vote for Cassie King for president. Peace.
Hey Lawrence Park, it's Eddie Pasquale from the Syracuse Crunch. Vote Cassie King, you won't regret it.
Hey LP, it's Arden, an alumni. You guys should vote for Cassie for president. She'll make a great candidate.
Hey LP, it's Quinn Johnston from the Queens Women's Varsity Hockey Team. I had the pleasure of playing with Cassie for 2 years at LP, and I think she'd be a really amazing leader, so you should definitely vote for her for president.
And of course, a big question on everybody's mind is if they get elected for president, can they open up the washrooms?
No one can promise to open up the washrooms. We're not administration. I can try, but I can't promise anything. Anyone who's promising me something is lying.
That's true. That's a good point.
No. That realistically, as the president of Student Council, certain things like that are beyond my control. That's more of the admin. So the bathrooms being locked or not, realistically, is not going to be fixed by me. Obviously, I'll do the best I can to make changes for that, but it's not going to be a huge difference.
Right, sounds good. And next up, we have the VPs running for vice president for Student Council next year are the infamous Will Barber and Bree Frew. Unfortunately, they were both not able to give an interview, and one of them said, and I quote, "I am not the interview type." And the other one, whenever I asked that person for an interview, that person just ran away. So that definitely tells you something about your VPs that you're going to be electing next year. If they have problem with being interviewed, then yeah. Next up, we have the events coordinators. Running for that is the infamous Noah Gutman, the man with big guts, and Noah Lee, the Asian Noah.
My campaign goal is sort of to not create new events, but enhance current events. To see, I believe that creating more events will interfere with our timetables to do the other events that are offered, and then that will cram into our study time, and then that will lead to our marks suffering.
So when you say enhancing events, what do you mean by that? Can you give us an example?
Building on them, creating new ideas, making them better.
Let's say Cuba's Cafe. We were all there. Both of us were there. How would you make that better? How could you improve that event? Because I think it was pretty good.
Well, I see that putting it at lunchtime. There was limited time to do all these acts, and so I was thinking that if we were to do it after school, then there'd be more time for more acts, and there wouldn't be a cutoff time for acts.
Right, I agree. So Noah Gutman is big on improving old events, making them better, instead of creating new and more fun events. It's like Apple versus Marvel.
I would probably contribute to all the events and showcase my leadership and my skills to the school.
You would show up at events. So you would show up at events.
No, organize events.
everybody can organize events. So why should we vote for you instead of the other events coordinators?
Me because I think, in my opinion, I'm the best out of all these three candidates. Because I'm more mature as in older than them, and I think I have more leadership, more creativity, and yeah.
Okay. So Noah Lee thinks that people should vote for him because he is in grade 11. So he is more mature and he has better leadership skills, whatever that means. So now next up for media head, we have Victor Zega.
I mean, I'm the only candidate, right? So like, it's kind of hard to vote for me. But obviously, social media, as media head, I can connect it together and make school much more welcoming and fun.
How would you make the school more welcoming and fun exactly?
Obviously, like any events that happen in the school, you can post it on the school account so everyone knows about them, more people can go to them, and then everyone's more connected.
Right. Okay. So how have you campaigned so far to get your name out there and stuff?
I've done a lot of Instagram and Snap stories, and there are people who do it for me too. I've printed a lot of posters. I haven't put any of them up yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you know who you're running against?
Absolutely no one. Like, I'm alone. Like, I'm gonna win. Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm not sure yet, but there is a chance that somebody will go up against Vector, and I'm pretty sure they have a good chance of winning. There is still a chance, so don't quote me on anything, but so that's it for today's video. You have heard from most of the candidates running for the election, except for the liaison officers, which I cannot physically track down, and that maybe media head that you haven't heard from, maybe. So that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next time.
My name is Charlie Larimon, and I'm running for president of the Student Council.
My name is Cassie King, and I'm running to be president.
Events coordinator.
My name is Oleg Yurchenko, and I'm running for president.
I'm Victor Zega, and I'm going for media head.
Well, thank you for your time.
No problem.
Alright, thank you for your time, Cassie.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for your time, then.
No problem.
Well, okay, thank you for your time.